Hey, how's everybody doing? We are getting, as far as I know, this is officially the first snowfall. The last I looked, it wasn't cold enough for it to stay, like it was hitting the ground and melting. But we are getting a snowfall today. I'm gonna stream for as long as I can. Oh, I gotta start a new character. I'm gonna be skipping stuff because I just want to get back to where I was. Yeah, and I got this. It's a different look, but I got the same character. I really like that werewolf one. The druid where he turned into. I really like that. I thought that was all right.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
This is the first time I played it since the last stream. I honestly was thinking maybe I would just start over. Maybe I would start over and get back to where I was, and I haven't been on, at least not on this game. Oh my god. I honestly don't know what happened, but I know a little more details on that game of Ebony. And,
Roads blocked. Should clear up when the storm has passed.
yeah, I want to gain up. Like right now, the levels are so important. Later on, it won't quite be so bad, but bear with me. But, oh my god. They haven't been able to win. They've been smearing the leader of my alliance. And they got like, we've lost more now, but we lost like two-thirds of the alliance. That ain't no fucking joke. And we were, I mean, like the last one, we came in 4th or 5th. I think the last server fight, we came in 4th or 5th. There's something else, and I really think that's what's bugging them. If getting rid of 2/3 of our players had gotten us to where we weren't even in the top 10, they probably would have just grown up and moved the fuck on. But with the fraction of people we have, we're still ending up in the top 5. And I really think that's pissing them off. And there's always been, like, as far as I can tell, it could be one guy with multiple accounts, but there always seem like there's 2 or 3 of these guys pulling this shit. Like when they did it to MMO, and then there were a whole bunch of people that jumped on, but it seemed like it was really had a couple ringleaders. And and I'm not making this up, and maybe I'm misremembering it, but it really seems like there was a guy from our team that came into the chat, and first he came into World Chat, and he was like, oh, well, you know, I know what he did because he did it to me. He did the exact same thing to me, and blah, 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 and all this other bullshit. Well, then he came in, and
careful, he's a wild one.
What's it to you?
Come, I'll explain.
And you know, it was in the text, and I don't know if he said it, but it was a text chat between him and my alliance leader. And he
holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
He said, he goes, oh well, he did the same thing to me, but yet
Let me help you out.
when you got his text of the so-called evidence,
Watch it a little longer to make sure it doesn't go out. A war. Fire's looking good.
Could you protect us from whatever? We'll do what we can for him. Might have to keep him in the shed for now, though.
And
He tried to bite off Osman's fingers.
but it said something about some of these girls sharing nude pictures on the server. I mean, maybe I'm misremembering. I really don't know, but it seems to me that's what was going on. And these guys, what we found out yesterday, and if I talked about this before, I apologize. But I was pissed off, and then just recently I got on the game right before I came in here to do this, and what happened was it's gonna be the same power, so we don't worry about it. Well, they were going off, and I was kind of feeding back into them a little bit, because one guy go, oh well, my wife said this, and I go, well then show your proof. I go, don't tell us. I go, report it to the game. And then that guy, he goes, well, and this might have been what hit him. Because I made the comment about that text, and I go, it sounds like some of these women might have been showing naked pics on here. You know, and I go, and the other thing is, I go, this was apparently going on for a while, so I go, why did they suddenly care about it when they were trying to merge everybody into one team, and Thunder didn't go along with it? You know, why? And then somebody goes, well, going into one team's better for the whole server. I go, well, it's better for your team. I go, it's absolutely better for your team. But I go, you know, why was this stuff not important until we were trying to merge, you guys were trying to merge the teams into one? I go, answer me that. Why is it suddenly so? I go, it's not about this. This is just an excuse to fucking harm the other teams that are big like you. And some of them got real quiet on that. And that one guy, he got real funny when I made the comment about, you know, well, it sounds like some of these women might have been sharing naked pictures on here, and that was right in the text, you know. But again, it was basically said, well, that's what it sounds like, you know, and well, what had happened during the server war was. In the server war, it sounds like somebody was collaborating with the... That's like an act of treason, I'm sorry. But somebody was collaborating with the other server and giving up locations of people so they could be attacked by the other server real easy. And... Patches, you can come sit with me. You don't have to be alone. That's a choice. She's done this for a while, but I think she's doing it more now. Where when she sleeps, she starts calling out in her sleep for people. And most of the time, when she didn't do it. Usually, I tell her once that she can come sit with me, and she'll come sit with me. But I don't know if he did anything else. I really don't. But, and I don't know for sure. I'm suspecting, but I don't know. When he found out that his location was being given out, come on up, sweetie. When he found out his location was being, you can lay down. Yes, you be a good girl. Say hi to the stream. Yeah, for everybody watching me on Twitter, for the low cost of $0, you can follow me on Twitter, and for the low cost of $0, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. and I think she won't like it really, because see, she don't like it right now. She's holding hands. You can't see it, but she's putting one hand on my arm. And yesterday when I was in here, when I took one hand away to pet her, she pushed the controller away from. She doesn't like anybody having fun. Like when she's sitting in your lap, you are supposed to be devoted entirely to her. It's one of the reasons why I thought she should have been called Sheba when Mom took her in instead of Patches, because I told her, I noticed her right away. She acts like a little queen. She really does. And I've been in here a couple times, and I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. I think it's this one. Ooh, now this one does a fair amount more damage. The pants are the same. Yeah, we'll go to the staff because it does like 15. Don't chew on my. No, please don't chew on that. She'll probably leave. She don't like it when I don't pay attention to her. She don't like it at all. Oh, okay, I only had 2. I thought I had 1 more. And, but that was, I think that was either yesterday or this morning. I think it was yesterday. Well, yeah, it was yesterday. And, I ended up not playing a lot. And, the leader of ours, he made a comment about, you know, not quitting. And I go, look, I don't intend to quit. I really don't. But I go, I gotta be honest with you. I basically, I mean, I always was interested in that game. It's called Evan. I could not get around when I wasn't healthy enough to move my my Xbox downstairs. When I wasn't healthy enough to get around, I was in bed almost every day. What I ended up doing was I was looking for stuff to do, and after like about a month, I was trying a whole bunch of shit to keep from getting bored. And I figure, and I saw an ad for it, and I'm like, you know what, I'll give that a shot. And I told him, I go, yeah, I started playing this when I was cooped up in bed with broken ankle. And I go, I don't intend to quit, because I had made the comment that I didn't see the point in moving to another server, because the one thing that's good about this server is, you're not supposed to attack anybody in an alliance. You know, I guess unless you've got some imaginary shit going on with your wife or whatever, then it's okay. And, but, you know, he did that, so, like, after the server war, when he found out that he got sold out like he did, I think it's the girl who started all this. And again, I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm not saying it's his. I don't know enough about it, but it sounds like it was the woman that's involved in this, or one of the women that's involved. Sounds like there might Sounds like there might have been some heavy typing in there, and
I'm not ready yet.
last time I did this, I could poison these guys. So it was a lot easier, but I'll just be careful. Okay. Oh, maybe I could have. I think I like the poisoning one. Yeah, let's do the poisoning one. I gotta move a little bit. But yeah, so after that, he went and flattened her. She's way more powerful than me, but he flattened her 'cause he's sick of the bullshit. And well, it's probably, you know, the funny thing is, you really got to ask, are you know, are some of the people that are coming to attack Thunder, is there somebody that they're flirting around with and they got a little jealous when they found out he was maybe better at it than them? Or is it just a case of a wronged boyfriend who couldn't keep his girlfriend or wife happy, and and so then what happened was, I think one guy ended up attacking some of our members. and Thunder went and attacked some of their members. And I think it's this one guy. I think he changed his name. I can't remember what he was going by, but he changed his name, and he's no longer in a family. He's no longer in family. He left. He's unaffiliated, and he's just going around attacking people. Well, if he's gonna keep doing this, and again, it might not do any good. He might be the most powerful one on our server. I don't know. But the fucking World Council should put a kill on that. That's what they did to MMO. They put a kill on sight order on everybody in MMO and the leader, and they need to do the same thing to him. If he's out there, I don't care how powerful he is. If he can't hunt for resources, I mean, he's going to either have to spend a shitload of money, or he's not going to. He'll be able to do it for a little bit, but they should put a kill on sight order on him. And and then I'm pretty sure I don't think I'm going to play the game for too much longer. I'm not kidding you. With the fucking childish bullshit that I have seen on that game, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. And for a one-time thing, I'm just going to do this once. If you want to call to action, go and lodge a complaint with Ebony and let them know that, the stuff you've heard about the game, the way they let these guys spend coin and just go around and attack people, make stuff up, shame them in world chat, and the stuff they were doing. You wouldn't play this game. You wouldn't want your kids to play this game. Seriously, go do that, and maybe we'll get them to take some action, fucking crack down it. Because again, they shouldn't be doing this shit. They're making stuff up. They're mad. They're mad that they got like a wife or a girlfriend that fucking probably can't stand them. And and basically go out and start flirting with somebody, because it sounds like what it was. This is what it sounds like, and I don't really know. All I know is this actually makes sense, and the other side doesn't. But I really don't know if any of it. I'm really trying to stay out of it, but like it's been like basically spilling over into the game. Like I said, 'cause yesterday I was gonna do something, I couldn't do it because we had like jackass number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in family. But okay. But he attacked a few people this morning, and I have no idea. Like I said, this guy's no longer in an alliance, and he's running around like. So far, he hasn't attacked me, and I don't know if that's by design or not. But if I'm gonna leave the game, I'm gonna make that motherfucker miserable before I go. But he's just gonna. I don't know what happened. I don't know if word got back. Because again, I'm sorry, but I don't know what happened. But because somebody made the comment. Like, 'cause I'll be honest with you, the tone changed when I made the comment that it sounds like some of these women were sharing nude pictures in the game. And a couple people you could see their whole demeanor change, and they're like, well, That might be true. They're making it sound like they knew this shit was going on. And then they go, but you know, we got to protect these ladies and do that. I go, they're running around making false accusations. I go, if you got people are flirting and you got women sending nude pictures to guys and they're flirting and everything's good, I go, that's not a pervert that's stalking women. That's two-sided. That's absolutely two-sided. And, you know, I don't know if the women made up the bullshit. And it could be that they're just married to such a worthless piece of shit they had to lie to him. You know, maybe they had to lie and make up stuff about Thunder to keep from getting, you know, maybe the guys in quite the way they're acting, the way they're treating. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if these people beat their wives at home. I literally, oh God, that I'm gonna do that too. But they he flipped out. This was back in he flipped out when he found out it was a guy.
You've returned.
The old ruins are clear.
Lost souls!
Yeah, I can skip all this. I've done it before. And
You are blessed.
but I made the
like
comment
us
in the
now.
Lions chat. You know,
Not
hey, anybody
with
see
all
that
of them.
movie Ladies Man, where
Right willing.
a whole bunch of fucking, you know, desperate people wanted to murder a guy because he slept with their wives or whatever?
Madman.
And I'm like, I'm gonna go put this in world chat. Because that guy, he's like, I'm
Just
attacking
like you.
anybody in
came to my
TGR, blah
wits
blah
and
blah.
escaped.
I'm doing this,
Tried
I'm
to get
doing that.
inside the chapel, but
And,
it was locked and
I'll if I don't forget, I'll do it afterwards. But
manner
I'm
of
gonna
evil is
mention
this?
it in world chat. I go, you know,
Petals
I go,
of
it's pretty
blood.
clear that, you know, the whole truth has
They must
not
have
been
fed them to
told.
me.
It's probably
A
not
blasphemous
nearly as
ritual.
bad as it's
How
been
did they learn
exaggerated.
this?
Because you know, if it really was
Perhaps
as
the
bad as everything
answer
you're saying,
lies
I
in the
can't believe
chapel.
that the game
They
would
kept
not
it
do
locked
anything
up
about
for
it.
a reason.
I got a feeling that
The key
all these
might be
claims
on
were
that
made
woman who
with
was
nothing
leading
to
them.
back it up. They probably went and looked at chat and everything. Well, yeah, this isn't that bad, and she's doing the same thing. And again, that one text, maybe I'm misremembering. I get lightheaded. My memory's not always that good, but it seems to me that one thing did say something about nude pics being shared. I don't know. But has anybody, the way, you know, you got, you know, more or less, considering what's going on, Thunder at times has lost his temper. Like, you know, when he found out he was being sold out by traders to the other server.
Blood battle.
He kind of lost it here and there, but for the
ones I
most
was
part, he's
fed.
been calm, cool, and collected. Man, I'm not
this
perfect.
real?
Nobody is. But this other side, this thing won't go away because every couple days, every week or two, they're digging it all up, fucking throwing a spur in. Has anybody considered that maybe these women are lying because they got caught screwing around with Thunder, and it's the only way they can avoid getting abused or maybe abused more? You look at the way this guy is just going off. You can't tell me that there isn't some possibility this guy abuses his wife or his girlfriend or whatever. Probably abuses himself every time he gets the gay porn channel on or whatever, but
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children, the lords of hell.
skip this.
You came to thank the light. You collapsed.
Wind. Yeah, let's go ahead and do electricity.
I cannot do that here.
Okay. Maybe she giggled at his wiener or something. Okay. Oh, you can't go that way.
Not while I'm in town. Nothing's ready yet.
Trying to. I got a ways to go. Okay, I got one more I want to keep one potion in reserve. Okay. That guy's officially pissed me off, it's like.
must wait a moment.
Time is it?
Is anyone here?
Yeah, you can't break up his shit. Whatever is brewing smells awful. I missed that the last time.
What are you hiding back here?
Short fangs. Young. Freshly turned. An easy kill. Further south than the others. They're spreading.
Okay, now the last time I was getting things that I could equip, like the specimen notes, they would show up in here, but they're not.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, because this is where I got killed last time. Oh wait, maybe I can, yeah, maybe I can level up one more time. Yeah, level that up. Yeah, I think I would take that one instead of the chance. I'd rather just hit a couple more people, because I've gotten surrounded a lot. I already used it up. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, and then the next time, if I get killed, it'll be an easy or quick stream. But I'll, because it's getting close to an hour, and I don't want to get tired like I did last time, and then I'm getting killed over some stupid shit. Peace out, and I hope everybody has a good day. The call to action: write everybody you vote for if you don't mind. Ask them to legalize assisted suicide. You know, it's a little greedy for me because I want the option. People that are dying might prefer it to just starving to death or whatever in hospice. They may want to stick it out, so it shouldn't be mandatory. But just give them the option. You know, they can put it in their living will or you know, all that. And people that are sick, even if they're not dying, people that are sick that can't work, can't get any help, they might prefer it. You know, that guy in Maine, you know, it sounds like he wanted to die. He left his son a suicide note. This was not a terrorist attacking the Capitol that thought he was going to die like on January 6th. This guy had a plan. And if he'd had legalized assisted suicide, or even legalized suicide where you could go pick it up from Walgreens, you know, fucking down some shit and you're done, he might not have went on a killing rampage. This is a guy that wanted to go inflame the police to a point where they would shoot him dead. And, you know, and then he ended up killing himself anyways. But, you know, we got to give, you know, everybody, good, bad, indifferent, we need to give people better options than what the religious nuts in this country will. The other thing, and I don't know where this is going, I really don't, but write your congressman and ask them to vote on Chuck Schumer's bill, get it passed in the House, get it passed in the Senate, get it to the president for a signature. Don't offer any amnesty. Do not put any changes into it to protect the military-industrial contract or any corporation. I would be willing to bet that it's stuff that should not be in civilian hands anyways. Under no circumstance do we give nuclear bombs and let companies hold them for us. We haven't privatized that yet, and we got to stop the Republicans from doing that shit. But, you know, they shouldn't hold nuclear weapons. Whatever this stuff is, they should not be holding it. They should not be keeping it secret. They don't own it. If it's an alien tech that has come to this country, it really belongs to everybody. It especially belongs to us as a whole in this country. And, it's one of those things where they either need to lock it up like nuclear weapons, or they need to do what Harry Truman did with nuclear weapons, where he had the vision. He's like, hey, what if we open this up and try to find a way to use this for good? But it should not be it should not be property of greedy politicians. And, the one journalist who was reporting on this, who's got some legal training, he's not a practicing lawyer, but he's gone to school. Well, what if they spent their money? Well, yeah, but what if that company has a history of getting breaks from the government, contracts, secret tech, all these advantages that were illegally withheld from other companies. They were withheld from professors at university. They were withheld from other startups. This is stuff that either should have been given to everybody or none. And these people turned it into millions and billions of dollars. Well, yeah, they're spending that ill-gotten gain from that illegal trade practice, so they can't benefit from it. They need to go take all of this. They can't give anybody amnesty. The only amnesty they should be given is what you would normally give in a criminal case. If these guys broke the law, there should be no immunity. There should be no immunity in there for civil suits. You've got people, when you're talking about, and I'm not claiming these people are in on it, I don't know. But if you've got companies like EG&G or Northwest Grumman or some of them, if they were illegally given this and they benefited from it, I guarantee you for every one of those companies, there's probably at least 2 or 3 companies that went under because of those illegal practices, those secret practices, those illegal practices. And you've got people that lost pensions, so their families should be able to sue. You've got people who had money invested, kind of like what we're seeing with Fox News, where you've got retirement portfolios that were being offered. Well, they lost a shitload of money when Fox News didn't do its due diligence, and they lied and lied and lied, and they had to pay out like almost $1 billion in a settlement for the damage they did from those lies. Well, it's going to be the same thing. You're going to see a shitload of these companies absolutely taken to the fucking cleaners, and rightfully so. And they should not be given any immunity. Like the Republicans, and this will be a Republican thing more than likely, but maybe not. But they wanted to, when COVID came up, they wanted to give all this immunity for COVID. Like if these companies forced you to come in and you got COVID and got sick, they wanted them all to have immunity. It's like, no. If they're not willing to pay for the damages they cause when they insist on these people coming in, then they absolutely shouldn't get any immunity. They should be able to be bankrupted for this shit. It would get these companies to grow up and realize, hey, maybe we're gonna have to fucking do the smart thing and not the corporate thing. And get on that. That needs to go to the president, needs to be signed. And if you don't mind, look up the app Evany and just let them know that you are hearing that it is not a kid-friendly environment. It is not a people-friendly environment. Let them know that you've got people that sounds like they were making stuff up and just smearing and threatening, harassing people in chat, and let them know that that kept you from wanting to play it because they just let this stuff go on and they don't seem to want to do anything about it. And ask them to take their ads down because you don't want kids playing it, until they clean up their shit. Peace out, and I hope everybody has a good day. Oh, and if you're on Twitch, go ahead and I got a cat here. I love my cat. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Hit that alert bell on both of them so you know when I'm streaming, when I'm putting up new videos. And hope everybody has a good day. Peace out and take care.